Kahalal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Brakat Yahweh, Brakat Yahweh Shai, Brakat Yahweh, Brakat Yahweh Shai, Brakat Yahweh, Brakat Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which rule well, and peace to the Akim out there pushing this word with truth and sincerity with a label of love. This is Shamak, and this is just a kind of an addition to the camp that was done a few nights ago. And, I just want to share some with you brothers, just being a babe in this truth. Salakia, we come out to the best of our ability. And I heard one of the apostles, I believe it was Apostle Gabar, say, some people woke up at, 5 o'clock. Some people woke up at, 6. Some people 10, 11. I believe we're in the 11th hour, and I believe that, I'm waking up here just in this time. However, there's still labor that is required of me still to do. And the thing about it is that a lot of these lessons are still on YouTube, that the apostles and elders have to actually go teach classes, and a lot of Akim out there who actually also who go out there and put these up on YouTube. They're all out there for us to see. So we're responsible to go out there and kind of a fast track course to learn things a lot easier as the Spirit leads, of course, than how it was for the elders and apostles. So there's a few things that through in the camp towards the end, whenever these two homosexual Edomites came up and they were out of pocket with this and that. I normally am conditioned by example to go ahead and lead with scripture to kind of bait them and for edification, because really we could just through the Spirit just kind of tell them as soon as they come up, be like, hey, this ain't for you. You need to kick rocks and move around, because you're gonna be my slave in the kingdom, and the Most High hates you, and you can kind of hit that. So beat it, kick. We could hit them with that, and a lot of times we do, because we don't even want them in our sight. But through edification, through the brothers, a lot of times we do like to, to be able to engage them. So I was attempting that, and I was caught up in the Spirit, because a lot of times when you could tell that someone has demons on them to such a degree, and they come up to you and they just want to be rah-rah in your face. You sit there and you don't even come up to me with no respect. You could be like, listen, I heard your message over there, I'm living this lifestyle that, Esau could be better, but Esau don't know, or even Jake for that matter, don't have, the good sense. I'm going to include a couple scriptures that normally I would have hit, that most of you brothers know, but just for edification. This is Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind, as with womankind it is an abomination. Another reason is why, he didn't want me to get into that. If you heard, one of the dudes came up, he was like, I already know what you're going to hit me with. So these people practicing, having them demons on them and whatnot, practicing this lifestyle, they already know. They've heard that before, but the society has babied them and given them rights above other people. All right, above so-called minorities. Okay, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9, and it says, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind. So clearly, there's another scripture, 1 Corinthians 6, 9 again, that speaks about that. Another common one also. Another good scripture also is, I want to let y'all brothers know, Matthew 5 and 25. And that came with whenever the law came up. And, they some brothers, be like, back up off me, and you see me this and that, and look at the tape, but according to the scripture, it gives you another way also to handle it. Obviously we believe the Bible is the correct way. So Matthew 5:25 says, agree with thine adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way of him. lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. Okay? So, that's not me being soft or me, bowing down to him. I'm doing what the scripture says. Lord willing, our baraktas, we want to be out here more, and we want to be able to get this truth out. But if we're literally known as, just not for bringing out the word, but as a nuisance, or we disagree with, Esau right now, because, hey, like it or lump it, they're in the power seat right now, for now. So, whenever they came around, that was my first time dealing with these officers, but I've dealt with officers before, and not all of them. I've had them before say, "No, I don't believe in the Bible," and that what they got to do with me. You just answer my question. You know how Esau get, all right. But here clearly Matthew 5:25 says, "Agree with thine adversary quickly, while thou art in the way." And I was still in the spirit. I was agreeing with them, but I still asked them if they knew the Bible. And one of the brother, Brother Yakal out of Arkansas, he told me, he was like, "Hey, I seen literally the life and the spirit, leave out of the officer once you hit him with that, kind of to say, hey, well, how about you? How do you feel about this? You know what I mean? What's your stance on the Bible? And they're gonna have to, every knee shall bow, every tongue will confess Yahweh Shai is Lord. They will have to come to terms with their decision sometime sooner or later. Okay, so the spirit was on me at that time. It felt for one moment that I wasn't. It would have gone necessarily how I would have planned it. Typically, whenever somebody is a scoffer or whatnot. However, the Most High jumped on me, and the end result was to really, let them know of their judgment. To let them know, really, I don't even want you standing by me. You really shouldn't even never came up to me. There's a difference between us. I was just waiting for that to happen and how that to come out. So, and then also there was something with, I said that Apostle Paul was on the island of Patmos, which was Apostle John. So with that, I want to say Shalom, double honors to the apostles, elders, a great millstone, and peace to the Akim out there pushing this word. Shalom.